We all do dumb things at times, but luckily people usually forget about them pretty quick. Well, unless they're illegal, or on camera, or on the internet. Wherever they're retrieving those stolen items from, there's a lot of room in there. You've got to give her credit. This is a genius way to steal jeans. With the way this guy looks around nervously and didn't bring the right size jacket, we're gonna say that he isn't a professional art thief. If you're having your nails done, then you might want to be careful where you leave your rings. When you look everywhere for people watching you, except towards the guy with the camera.
You can put it all back now. Yeah. You probably should, shouldn't you? All of it.
This guy holds up convenience stores the same way a mime would, with his finger.
They got the money!
Surveillance video shows he's not packing a whole lot. He does appear to have something in his hand, maybe a pen, maybe a straw, but probably nothing he can shoot anyone with.
What offense was he arrested for? Stealing a fence. When you're so good at escaping, you don't even care if you're being watched, or in court. This is pretty clever, but where do you buy shoplifting pants? And do you even bother to pay for them? This guy might not be a successful ATM thief, but he's definitely got a future in slapstick comedy. You should never run from the police, especially if the police officer in question is a much better runner than you. She thought she had two great ways to distract the clerk while she was shoplifting. Unfortunately, she was wrong. For some strange reason, this guy thought he could steal cash from ATMs by pouring drinks into them. Maybe because he'd been pouring too many drinks into himself. Ah yes, the old burglary technique of ripping out the window of a doorless garage. And now we get back to the crossover world of breaking and entering mixed with slapstick.
I don't want to harm them, I just want their things.
If you need a script to mug people, then you might be in the wrong business.
Learn this, you can't even understand it. What is this?
After an impressive chase, this guy decided to make life easier for the elderly cop behind him by making life much harder for himself. Yes, breaking into a bar with a keg is ironic, but not more ironic than the door being unlocked the entire time. If you've been caught stealing at a store before, you'll have more cameras on you than a Hollywood A-lister. If there's one thing female shoplifters have in common, it's very roomy underwear.
Todo.
Why use a boring old balaclava to cover your face when you can wrap it in toilet paper instead? Was this a theft, or does she just have a vendetta against fruits and vegetables? A not too subtle bit of shoplifting here, which is foiled by a not too subtle voice from a walkie-talkie.
All right.
This guy is not only breaking into an occupied house in broad daylight, but is also nice enough to let the police know they've got him.
Get down!
You're about to see footage of two men threatening a man at gunpoint, and then running away terrified? Wow, what weapon did he pull out? After getting sick of porch pirates, this couple bought a Ring doorbell.
Hey, put that down.
And it seems to work.
Dude, I just stopped someone from stealing a package.
Time wasn't of the essence for these two criminals, as they leisurely smashed the windows of this car, helped themselves to some items within, and then had a nice, chilled-out walk away as the cops hurtled towards them. The internet is full of prank videos, but this guy makes a point of pranking thieves. If you're a rotating meat thief, you should probably invest in some gloves. When you end up in jail, before you go to jail.
I'm sorry, please. Get your hands up. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. On the way down.
Louis Vuitton bags are very expensive, and so is the armored glass they use in their stores. This guy's like a weird version of Robin Hood. He steals money and then gives it straight back to people. These ridiculously brave people decided to disarm this gunman, but it didn't happen quite as flawlessly as it does in the movies. When a shortcut leads you to the long arm of the law. These robbers fell for the old locking the thief inside the shop routine, but they also had to deal with a group of people heckling them from outside.
I can't get you out of here. Yo, give me the 6+, yo.
When you're much better at making excuses than you are at stealing. It's pretty embarrassing when you have to get rescued by the cops before you get arrested by the cops.
No, eso ya es más seguro que salgas de ahí.
If you even steal a small item, you might get a broken butt bone for your trouble. A lot of thieves try to avoid cameras. Some, however, try to mug people on live TV. Even Spider-Man falls on hard times occasionally and has to steal to make ends meet. Yes, it's another attempted finger gun robbery. Strange how they very rarely work out. It's hard to mug people when they just couldn't care less.
Everybody get down. Get it out of the money. It's got the money. Get it out of the money.
The guy behind the counter even answers the phone.
Where's the money? Where's the money?
When you're such a big, bad, scary criminal that your reflection just scares you off. Here's the world record for person who changes his mind the quickest. Hey, do you know what's a nice thing to do for your local police officers? Filming proof of all the stuff you've stolen.
The video depicts 4 teens showing off cash, jewelry, even a car. Turns out it's all stolen. They will be back in court to face a judge at the end of the month.
You've heard of a jack-in-a-box. Well, here's a thief in a box. When you're caught lying by the long arm of the law. Sorry, I mean the long leg of the public. Whatever she sprayed on him, we're gonna say it wasn't just perfume. This may not have slowed down the escaping thieves, but it certainly brought other road users to a standstill. These thieves give new meaning to the word dumb.
The man walks up to the glass display case and attempts to open it like it's a wooden crate, using a hammer in the wrong way. The glass decides to take revenge and she gets domed. My favorite part about this was the fact that she was stealing empty boxes. The products are right there. Why would you steal the display box?
Why would you think a huge gumball machine would fit through that hole? And why would you steal a huge gumball machine in the first place?
Sorry to burst his bubble, but it eventually breaks. Some of the loot is still salvageable, so the candy crook starts collecting gum from the floor and tries to fix it.
Why just steal one car when you can create $100,000 of collateral damage?
But not before lighting the loader on fire. He caused over $100,000 in damage in the process.
Another criminal who has no concept of space and time. Not only does this guy fail to get in the door, he's not too great at getting into the car either. Once again, it's just not a great idea to post videos of you holding the cash you've just stolen.
Showing off the cash that authorities say they recently stole.
No, we ran it up, man.
Wait, if you love our videos, be sure to check out Retrocast. And if Retrocast isn't your thing, don't worry, we have another Akimbo video for you.